Cheers and welcome, my friends. I'm Horadrak and we are playing Europa Universalis 4 together as the Hansa. In the last episode we conquered Wismar from the Duchy of Mecklenburg. We are making it into a core. We're also building lots of things. We developed this province so we can build a fort over there. It's basically always a good idea to have all your provinces protected by forts. I mean, Oldenburg is under protection by the fort in Bremen, but Ostfriesland isn't protected by anything. That's not good. I don't want people to be able to march through all my territory, just like that. And also rebels, if rebels conquer a province without any fort or any fort protection, then you will get the separatism. If they conquer a province that is protected by a fort, you won't, unless they conquer the fort too. So that's pretty good. Yeah, we have only 17,000 men. Pomerania no longer considers Brandenburg as a rival. That's fine. We ignored the unlawful territory request from Austria, so people are being a bit ticked off by us. They're just slightly over the threshold for joining a coalition against us, except for Denmark, who is annoyed. But all the other guys should drop in the next year or so. We have claims on most of Denmark's territory until 1490, I think. So that might be a good point in time to do something against them. In the next couple of years we will integrate Wismar, but would be really handy. Oh, they are in the war with Scotland and Sweden. Well, I guess we're going to do something against them now. This is occupied by Scotland. We have some claims on their lands. What is their biggest province? Schleswig is now their capital. Yeah, I guess we're going to war again. How big is your fleet? I think it's not. How big is your army? Let's look at that first. Denmark has 17,000 troops. And they're allied with Brandenburg and Lüneburg. And with Norway. So I guess Sweden's army is busy doing something against them. Oh, they didn't call you in. Is this an attack war? No, defender against Scotland in the Scottish conquest of Orkney. So you're only incidentally in this war. Yeah. So it might not be such a good idea to attack now. So we'll leave off for now. I mean, they are weak. Oh, let's say weakened. They have not a lot of men in their lands, though. But I can't really be fighting both countries. Oh, Utrecht had annexed Gelre. And we have diplomatic insult. Conflict sometimes erupted following diplomatic insults. We won't forget this, or we'll try to ease the tension. Yeah, that's what we should do. Ease the tension. I don't want my neighbors to be my enemies. Oh! It might be possible to take Lüneburg by vassalization. That might not be a bad idea. Okay. Fine then. Let's see if we can do this. We might send one of our guys over there to improve relations. It's certainly a good idea to take them. Lüneburg was part of the historical Hansa. It might be a pretty good place for a fort. protecting a lot of our lands over there. Wonder if we can swing it. It's only a couple of points. We have our diplomatic relations guy already. Could do some development. Oh, and we can pick our next idea in the next month. Very good. What will we do? Free subjects. Although giving a servant a damn good thrashing might be satisfying, it is not the best way to actually get them to work harder. Some natural philosopher has hit on the idea of making profit the prime motivation for people. If we replace monetary rents with payment in kind, our peasants will be incentivized to produce more. We'll produce 10% more goods. Let's see how that changes things. At the moment our production income is 1.9. Let's see what changes if we take this idea. We only need one more idea to get another merchant. And this will be Karen power. Karen power is the power that allows us to draw trade out of inland nodes. Where is it? Inland bonus, yeah, inland caravans. This is a development thing and policies and ideas. That basically allows us to suck trade out of the Rhineland and Saxony and Krakow and all these places. That's what we want. That is good for us. Now let's see how this goes. A new coin. In times past, the Syndic used to be on the reverse side of the coins. Now the Republic rejects such personality cults, as it should. If we were to issue a new high purity coin, we could improve people's faith in the coinage, and of course all should remember who did this. Again, reject the reform and gain inflation. Now let the coins be issued and lose 10 Republican tradition. Now we have to reject the reform. Eat the unpleasantness of the inflation. I think we have to take economic ideas at some point in time. So put this down to 1 again. We're still working on making them a core. Our force limit hasn't gone up by this, I wonder. 16, 17, yeah, it will not go up for quite some time. It makes me sad. I could... Oh, we don't have a temple in here. We don't have one in here too. I'm going to develop this place, and I'm going to develop this place. Yeah, develop our capital province. That's a good idea. And then we might be able to build some temples. I thought we had already built them because they were yellow, but it seems that means they only have too few building spots. No. First we're going to build the castle over here. That is fine. And we'll come back to these provinces. The 10% more goods produced didn't do that much for us, it seems. Well, might change if we get more provinces. Now, Wismar is part of our heritage. We have no building spots here whatsoever. No, we have one now. Fine. What can we do in here? Basically nothing. Oh, they have cloth, so that's a good thing. To our other trade goods. Oh, yeah. Okay, I wonder that the naval supplies are so cheap. Could do something with the cloth. Yeah, this just isn't a really good province, and it has also woods, so you cannot develop it that finely. I think Rostock will be developed pretty nicely. If we didn't own a core of them, we We might be able to swing the vassalization. What about them? Yeah, it's not that many points until we might be able to get them. 49 to 52. It might just be that we have to build a bit of a bigger army. Cannot do it until we have 190 relations though, I think. Yeah, 190 relations. Palatinate accepted enforced peace by Bavaria. Very interesting. Oh, the Palatinate also lost the Oberpfalz already. They only have these two provinces. Okay. Yeah, and as I expected, Utrecht lost its war against Friesland. I have nothing to put against them. A new monarch was elected in Novgorod. Fine, I guess. I would really like to do something against Denmark. I've got a lot of troops over there. Scotland is chilling out over there. They have their alliance with Brandenburg. And if I would go to war, Brandenburg and Lüneburg would come in. Lüneburg will be my vassal soon, so that will be good. England doesn't want to join another war of me till 84. And Muscovy says, nah, it's too far away. Whatever. Friesland wouldn't, because they're in an offensive war. And Lüneburg is allied to the enemy. So we'll have to snatch up Lüneburg before something happens here. If I have to, I will build mercenaries until our military power is way bigger than theirs. And gobble them up that way. Because you can see there are some modifiers in play, like Hanseatic military power compared to Lüneburgian. If I only can change this by 5 points or 6 points, they are ours. And we have an election. We're still going to take the military candidate. Let's see how he fares as a general. Oh yeah, that's okay, I guess. That's pretty good. So make him the commander of our Republican Guard. And we can build 1,000 men more. Very good. That makes me happy. Probably because I did a lot of development. Yeah, we are over the threshold for 18. That's good. We can build things, so I think we'll build... No, we're going to keep our money for the swaying of Lüneburg. I think we might need it. But we are bringing in pretty good money at the moment. Palatinate lost another province. How is it with you? I hope they don't lose the threatened modifier. That's not good. Only threatened and friendly will help you with getting a vassalization off. So yeah, these 1,000 men changed military power compared to Lüneburgian by 1. So I should be able to swing this by building some mercenaries. As soon as they reach the other thing, I can offer them military access. Yeah, you may have it if you want to. Could also take trade power from them. That somehow makes them more friendly towards us. Production research flawed. The new techniques in our production are rumored to be flawed, and several leading nobles argue that we should discard them. Go back to the old and tried methods instead. Ignore them. Just ignore them. There are always naysayers and traditionalists keeping on to their old ways. Now Sweden is taking care of the Danish troops. And now we can take the trade power that Lüneburg might give us. That will make them more friendly towards us. So they're transferring trade now. We are now up to 168. I might send them just a gift, just to get this over with. Oh, sorry. This is paused. Let's do the best guessing thing here. Whatever remains of Denmark, I think we can gobble up later. 20 more points. I could just send them a gift if I wanted to. We have the money for it. Let's do it. So they like me a lot now. But it's still not enough to swing it. So let's build some mercenaries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. Let's see. So Utrecht was annexed by Austria. That is bad. That's pretty bad. We want Utrecht for ourselves later. We might be able to do it. Now they really like us. Gallerist arrival. Yeah, Gallery and Friesland hate each other. Yeah, and now they're willing to do it, so become my vassal. Thank you. That's great. We have now 4 diplomatic relations. And these guys can go again. Thank you. Thank you for your services. It's always nice to intimidate your neighbors into being your servants. We'll be kind rulers. I mean, our subjects are free. Saxony has announced Brandenburg as their rival. Yeah, that is good. That will break up their alliance. That should go pretty quickly. They're still allied. Brunswick. They're still allied. Can't believe it. Should take a while. Oh, and they like us. No, they are not allied anymore. Yeah, I have now the free choice of getting more allies. These two are allied. I could use some more allies to go against Brandenburg. They're still allied with Muscovy, so if I declare war on them, Muscovy won't help me. Because it's a defensive war. Who are you allied with? Bohemia, Magdeburg and Nuremberg. Poland, Saxony and Nuremberg. It's fine, I guess. I think I'll take these two guys on. Who are my other allies? I think I might get rid of Friesland. They are not that useful. Whereas these guys are in the squishy underbelly of Brandenburg. So if I should ever have to march against them, I can just do it. Or they can do it for me. So yeah, I think we're going to take Saxony. Thank you. And we're going to take Bohemia. Thank you. And Lüneburg we will annex at some future point. 1494 it seems is the time set for this. We're going to improve the relations with these two countries. But yeah, we are now in a way better position than before. Austria has some rebel problems, but it shouldn't really deter them that much. Norway, accept a peace with their former enemy Scotland. Norway will cede Akershus, Trondelag, Bergenshus, Acta and Sogn to Sweden. Oh no. We'll cede Orkney, Shetland and the Ferranar to Scotland. Will all annul all treaties. Now Sweden has also gotten Bergenshus. Where's Norway? Norway has only Iceland left. That's bitter. That's a bitter pill. These islands are all Scotland now. Norway is only up here in Iceland. Makes it a bit easier for me to take Bergenshus. because Sweden is my rival already. Okay, fine. How are you, Denmark? You're only allied with Brandenburg. I might have to attack them as soon as I can, basically. I'll improve the relations with Saxony. And there's no hurry to keep the relations up with Lüneburg. So I guess I'll send them to Bohemia. Yeah, we've gotten one more force limit because we have a new vessel now. And I can build my 2 temples. These will pay off pretty nicely. I mean, it will give me 0.3 in Lübeck. So that's, what, 3.6 ducats per year? That's okay. It won't take that long before it pays for itself. They broke their military alliance. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great. Just great. I think we're in a very good spot here. We might do some predatory move against Denmark. Eat them up. Eat a lot of their provinces. They're not a member of the HRE, though Holstein is part of the HRE. Basically, we might make them our rival, our vassal, I mean. 12, you can see here the war score province of the war cost. So 12, 23 are 35, 46, 55, 67, and 8. So 75. If I do that correctly, 75% war score will allow us to eat Denmark completely. Might upset a lot of nations. Might push them over the edge to form a coalition against me. But it would also make us a lot stronger. We would basically be a new, at least a new middle power. And I think that is something that we could do. I mean, I said I don't want to paint the map. And that is not what we're going to do. I won't go into Germany. I won't try to take large chunks out of Sweden or something. All I want is the coast. And this is all coast. This is all coastal. And these cities over here were all part of the Hansa. You have to think about these provinces as we're only taking the city. The city is joining the Hansa. The lands around the city are still belonging to the Duchy of Mecklenburg, and in the case of Wismar perhaps. The game just cannot show that. So it exists even if it ceases to exist. They just perhaps don't have that much power anymore to play a role in the politics around here. But that is how you have to frame it in your head, or that's how I'm trying to do it. So we'll try to conquer the coastline up here until Russia. Would be nice if we could meet up with them. And then jump into the colonies as soon as we can. Get our power up that way. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, please tell me why in the comments so I can improve this series. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, please consider subscribing. You won't miss any episodes then. And yeah, I will be happy. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.